Welcome back into Good Morning Arkansas and happy Thanksgiving. So happy to have our next guest in with us today. We've got a returning guest. We've got Toni Fraiser from IFB Solutions, and we've also got Madeline Moores on the advisory council. We thought we'd give you an idea of what it's like for someone who's visually impaired to work their way around the kitchen, and how IFB Solutions is there to help folks who do lose that vision or who have not had that vision. So thank you guys so much for coming in today, ladies. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be making cookies. Why not make cookies for the holiday? This is an opportunity. Grocery stores stay open until about 4 p.m. today, depending on where you're at. So if you don't have a dessert of some type, this is a recipe you're going to want. I've already tried one of the cookies, and they're outstanding, by the way. Well, first of all, let's get started. Happy Thanksgiving to you both.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, so Toni, you've been on before. We've done some other exercises, but now we're going to work our way around the kitchen today. And yeah, we're going to be using some auditory items today, which are so cool. Tell us a little about your experience in the kitchen before we get started today. What's it like for you working yourself around, and how have you learned to adapt to some of the different things in your kitchen as you're going to do today in ours?
Well, I've had a lot of training in doing these things as a visually impaired person, and it's all organization, knowing where everything is, putting things in its place. And the biggest thing is having everything on a tray.
Okay, on a, like you brought in today. We have this on a tray. Why does that help so much? Just kind of keep it all together?
It keeps it all together. It keeps the mess, whatever mess you make, on the tray. And you use your ingredients. After you use them, you take them off the tray because you don't need to deal with them anymore.
Okay, that's cool. That's a good thing to know. And Madeline at IFB Solutions, I know there are so many things. Like one of the things we're going to show today, this right here. Yes, hello. They talk to you, and these evolutions in technology have helped so many people out there, like this cup we're going to be using today. Great resources over there, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And Toni, you know, runs our community low vision center, so I think she's great to walk people through and help them find the tools they need. But I never cease to be amazed at all the things they offer to just help you navigate everyday tasks. It's pretty awesome.
So Toni, let folks at home know what you said, vision impairment. What is your limitations with vision exactly? So like, what can you see and what can't you see?
That's a really hard question for anybody that's visually impaired, but I have no sight in my right eye.
Okay.
And in my left eye, I pretty much have lights, shadows, some movement, and color.
Okay, so the feel is everything in the kitchen, right?
Absolutely.
And getting to know, and this is a kitchen that's not her own, so we're all going to be working together today. Now, we're making some awesome caramel chocolate cookies, or caramel, however you want to say it. So we've got a couple ingredients. We've got our base right here. Walk us through some of the other steps that we're going to be doing today. I know we've got some other ingredients after our base. We got some baking soda over here and some salt. And I know these have been placed out, so you kind of know exactly a little bit about where they might be, because like you said, they're on the tray, right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So we got our base, and our base was what? It was butter, eggs, sugar, vanilla. So everything that tastes good, all in a bowl to start out. That's a good start, right? Okay.
That's a good start.
Fantastic. So let's go ahead and add in a couple more ingredients real quick, and just show folks how you kind of feel everything out to make sure that you get the right ones.
And here are your smaller measuring
Oh,
cups,
yes,
Toni.
and
I
these
think
measuring.
those out of
Thank you. Those are what I was looking for.
And yes, can you tell us a little about the coloration of these and why these matter?
Okay, these are different colors because, well, they can be staged, and because the colors indicate the different measurements, and so for color coding, the good, and also they have tactile markings on them to show you exactly what they are.
Okay. You kind of use your fingers and feel which one is which.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Wonderful.
Now, what is my measurement I'm looking for?
So I believe it's 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon. Okay. And that maybe, is that this one?
Yeah, it's 1 teaspoon, I believe, for baking powder. Yeah.
It's got to be this one. Yeah.
And I think you get, and you've got some right there for the baking powder. Yep. Okay. Wonderful. And so we're going to mix this in with our base, and we got our oven already preheated, by the way, ready to go. So you use these different colorations. That's it. Yeah. to mix that in. And I'll be your sous chef today, Toni.
Oh, thank you so
I'll
much.
mix while you measure. Does that work?
Awesome. That
Fantastic.
works.
And I know you guys, it's baking. Got to have our pinch of salt, right?
Yeah, I
So
gotta
salt
have the
would be,
pinch.
salt's one of those things too, where it's a very, very small amount. I mean, pinch.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, you could probably just dump the whole thing. I mean, that's one of those where it's a big enough mixture, yeah, and not a lot of salt. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now we got to do our flour. Now we got to have a little fun with this device, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I just turned it on, right? So now it's ready to go.
0 cup.
There we go. Cool. So it's gonna.
right.
So Toni, what's this gonna do? Is it gonna tell us what each measurement we put in there?
It's gonna read, as we go.
Okay, wonderful.
Going for 2.5 cups
2.5 cups. All right, wonderful. And these are available at IFB Solutions.
at the Community Low Vision Center. Absolutely.
Yes.
Toni can help you find what you need.
Wonderful. I know you were saying, Madeline, just how many people come in there and they talk with Toni. And
Absolutely.
They might lose something that they loved to read, to watch, whatever it may be, but find a solution over there at IFB Solutions as we listen to this measuring device. And it really helps them a lot, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Cup.
All right, we'll go ahead and balance it out.
Here with that.
There we go. All right. So now we're at, we're right up there
cup.
close to 2. Okay.
No, but that's true, Chris. I'm always amazed at the stories that Toni tells of just people
1
who
and 1
lost-
half cup.
Oh, wow. That's
lost
pretty cool.
portions of their independence and can come back in and find some tools to help them through. I think we're good.
2
Perfect.
cups. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and add. I'm going to add this in for you. While you get the, we still have a couple more ingredients here. I went ahead and
Thank you.
sprayed
I'll take that
our
out.
sheet, our sheet pan over there with some spray to get it ready. But we got our flour. I'm going to go ahead and mix this up.
And what's our next measurement?
We've got
So
our.
we've got now the chips, which I think have been pre-measured. So there's the
Perfect.
caramel or caramel there. And I've got the chocolate here.
There we go. If you want to go ahead and mix those in, I'm mixing. You go ahead, Toni. You pour, I'll mix.
All right.
That's what I'm here to do for you today, ma'am. I've got
right.
you. I've
There's
got
the
you.
chocolate.
Can I take you home?
Yes, absolutely. I do cook on the road. I cook at home. So we've got our caramel and chocolate chips, and look at that. It's just coming together so nicely. Now I'm hand mixing, which will take a little bit longer to get everything in. But if you got a stand mixer at home, or if you got anything that might, the handheld mixers, it might speed the process up a little bit. And speaking of speeding the process up a little bit, we did do a little test for TV time today, since we were only given 5 minutes for the segment. We would put these on the tray, correct?
Yep.
And go to a preheated oven. And then how long are these going to go in for exactly? Because these are cookies. So some ovens vary, I know. And 10 minutes, but make sure you watch them, folks, because if your oven's a little different at home, like mine is, it'll tend to crisp them on the edges. So make sure you watch whatever oven. So look, we're getting our consistency right. And let's go ahead and get those cookies out of the oven while we wrap up
Absolutely.
time here today.
Here,
Thank you,
here.
ladies, so much.
All
Yes, we
right.
put these on this tray. Go ahead and move this tray right on down. And while they're getting that out, I want to remind everybody about IFB Solutions as Toni makes her way over there. They are located off Murray Street. You can call 501-492-7516. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Open to the public, and walk-ins are welcome. IFBSolutions.org. So make sure you go and check them out as Toni grabs those out of that oven. Toni, thank you so much. Here, I'm going to move this. You can put it right there. Absolutely. These look outstanding. And thank you for coming in today and making your way around our kitchen. I know it is not your kitchen, which you're so accustomed to. So thank you so much today. And goodbye. Yes. Thank you so much,
Thank
Madeline,
you.
for coming in.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you both.
You too.